Hi, how are you today? My name is Jessie Jess and this is Excellent Living. We are about your wellness, your spirit, your soul and your body. You are welcome to log in. You are welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are here for you and we want to see you walk in your purpose. We want to see you have an energetic life. We want to see you a full package, because that's what God created you to be. I know you have a golden life. I know there is a purpose that God ordained of you, and our desire is to see you walk in that purpose. And that's why we are about here. Every time we come on you and we come to your screen, we are telling you that you need to be having a balance with your spirit. We don't want you to be so spiritual and you have forgotten your body. No, we don't want you to be so intelligent and very emotionally intelligent as well, and you're not watching your weight, you're not watching what happens to you. And I want you to note this, that it is important for you to have that balance, and that's what we are about. So today I want to talk about the journey of keeping off the weight. The journey of keeping off the weight. There are people who have always desired to lose that weight, to lose the extra 5 kilos, to lose the extra 50 kilos. We are here for you. It's possible, it's doable, and I know you will make it. I would like you to be part of this journey, and I know you will enjoy the clips that we keep sharing, the videos that we keep sharing to you, because they are helpful to you. So I would just like us to look at our lives and we realize that we keep adding weight because number one, probably we are not exercising. Number two, probably we are doing excess eating, and at times it's probably not excess eating, but we are eating too much sugar, or we are eating too much carbohydrates that is not helpful to our body. So there are many reasons. Some of us have hormonal issues, like women, the hormonal imbalance happening to us, and probably that is why the weight has come. There's so many reasons why the weight has come. So you don't have to kill yourself and think that you just don't love too much eating, but the weight is coming on you. You need to find out what is the cause of your increase of your weight. So today I want us to talk about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is the art of eating a few hours and skipping to eat a few others, so that you give your body rest to be able to get out the food that has been clogged in your system for a very long time. This is a very good regime, especially for people who have tried excess. It doesn't work. It works all the way. Why? Because, for instance, a woman needs 2,500 calories in a day. Probably a man eats 3,000 calories in a day or thereabout, and that's what your body needs. So if you don't eat those calories, the body will find a way of getting those calories so that it can move your day. It will find a way of getting those calories from what is stored, from what is your storage in your fat, in your glucagon, and use that to cause you to move on in your day, so that you have energy to move on in the day. If there is no feeding that is happening, that's why you cannot die if you don't eat for a day, for 2 days, and even for many other days. So I want to tell you that intermittent fasting is very, very important. I want to give you 3 things that you need to consider before you begin the journey of intermittent fasting. Number 1, you need to do a checkup with your doctor. Probably some of you are unwell. Probably some of you are diabetic. Probably you have pressure issues. Probably you have ulcers. You may not enter this journey if you have underlying conditions without checking with your doctor. It's important. There are doctors who value this. They know the importance of this. So if you talk to them, they will encourage you to go this journey, because it's very, very helpful. It's very rejuvenating. It's very energizing. And I want you to look at this very positively. So number 1, you need to check with your doctor whether your body is suited enough to undertake this journey. If your doctor says it's okay, then start the journey. If your doctor doesn't agree with you because they don't believe in this, then find someone else who understands what intermittent fasting is, and they will work with you. And even a nutritionist can guide you on that. So that's number 1. Number 2, you need to understand, you need to try your body. See how far your body can push you to. Try and see how many hours you can go without eating, without harassing yourself. See if you can do 6 hours, if you can do 8 hours, if you can do 12 hours without eating, then you can push your body to that limit. Then you take your first meal. You must follow these guidelines because they help you not get frustrated on the way. There are people who are very strong-willed. There are people who purpose to do things and they go all the way. No problem. It's a good thing to go all the way. But most of the time, people give up very quickly because they fail. So you fail and you're like, this thing doesn't work. But what did you do? You didn't take the first baby steps of trying and stretching your body and seeing how many hours you can go without eating. All right. I know there are Christians who love fasting, and most of the time we fast and we eat in between. There are conditions to intermittent fasting. You cannot drink things in between. There are conditions to it. So that's number 2. You need to stretch your body and see how many hours it can go. And for today, number 3, you need to check what you are eating and drinking in between your fasting hours. We don't encourage you to eat anything. We encourage you to only take plain water. You take black tea or green tea and black coffee. That is all you need in the hours you're fasting if you feel not too strong. That's important for you because you are telling the body, I want you to burn the fat that have been storing for a long time and not eat from the external plate or the external cup of water or the soda that I like or the juice that I like. No matter how healthy your juice is, we do not recommend that because the body is already in process of burning fat that has been stored for a long time. So we encourage you to do that. So note those 3 things. We will continue with this, but note those 3 things. Number 1, check with your doctor. Number 2, stretch your body and see how far it can go when it comes to the hours that it can go without eating food. And number 3, ensure that you don't drink anything. No matter how healthy it is, even if it's a green smoothie, don't take it. No matter how healthy the drink would be, no, we encourage you to take only plain water, black tea, black coffee, and green tea. Those are the only things that we recommend. So take note of that, and I know you will start the journey of cutting off what you do not need. My name is Jessie Jess, and this is Excellent Living. We are about your wellness, your spirit, your soul, and your body. We want the balance of it for your life because we want you to walk in your purpose, and we want you to attain to the goals that you have, even in this year and even in the years to come. And we know it's possible. Thank you, and see you in our next video.